Listen, I'm going to get a lot of flack for this. And let me start by saying I don't care.
Kristen Bell is making a hilarious parenting confession about her daughter's unusual drink of choice. On Carla Hall's brand new podcast, Say Yes, The Good Place star told the story of the funniest thing 7-year-old Lincoln and 5-year-old Delta had done that week, which had to do with their dad Dax Shepard's sobriety. According to Kristen, Dax recently brought home a 6-pack of the non-alcoholic beer O'Doul's, and Lincoln and Delta asked if they could join him in drinking one at dinner, which she was cool with.
We're like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just essentially a bubbly juice, right? There's nothing in it. We also talked to them very much about sobriety and the importance of it and why daddy can't drink, etc.
While Kristen was fine with them drinking O'Doul's at dinner, she was surprised the next morning when the drinks made another appearance during their virtual classes for school.
They have like 15-minute breaks where they're allowed to jump around and grab a snack and wiggle it out. And I walk in to check on them at like 9:30, and both of them are drinking an O'Doul's on their Zooms.
Oh, in their class?
Yes!
Oh!
While Kristen's first instinct was to think, what must the teacher and other parents think of me? She reminded herself not to care about the mom shaming.
They can pretend like you're doing something wrong. I would argue that I'm not, because it's non-alcoholic, and if anything, where it opens up the discussion for why daddy has to drink non-alcoholic beer, because some people lose their privileges with drinking. Drinking's not always safe.
Yep.
Kristen and Dax have had an open line of communication with their girls when it comes to their dad's journey. When he celebrated 16 years sober this month, his daughter woke him up with this sign and a picture of Ron Weasley from Harry Potter. Kristen wrote on Instagram, "Happy birthday, Daxie. Thank you for dedicating your life to the hard and wonderful work of sobriety so that we could share it with you. XO, KL, and D." Kristen, Dax, Lincoln, and Delta make such a sweet and supportive family. And a fun one, too. The Veronica Mars alum encourages her girls' individuality, and she's seen Delta really embrace what makes her her in quarantine. She told Access Hollywood all about it.
Look, my 5-year-old is finding herself. And one of the characteristics of being a purple person, which we talk about a lot at home, is using your voice and being confident in your own uniqueness, right? You're bringing to the table that confidence you don't have the desire to prove. She doesn't need to prove anything. She's just a lot. When the quarantine first started, I thought, well, she's 5. She can do basic math. When the 7-year-old is doing homeschool, I'm going to have her do some as well. And I wrote out a math sheet for her, like 2 + 2, 4 + 4. And in the answer grid, she just wrote no, 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 no.
You're kidding.
No. She's a lot.
She's like, I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it.
Here for it. And I thought, you know what? I can't, you don't have to be. You're 5 years old. I just see so much potential. She's also our kid who she's one of those kids who doesn't wear any clothes during the day, just chonies or just underwear. But then if we go into the pool at night, she'll put on a full dress. She'll put on a vest. She'll put on her boots, a hat, and then get in the pool.
Look, baby, I think you got this. I think this is it goes the other way.
No, she's not for her. And I'm like, you know what? Good for you. You're a purple. You're a purple.
Live the life.
She has a textile thing. She has a sensory thing. So she also takes baths with all her stuffies. So I end up, my hands are now arthritic because I have to wring out all these huge stuffed animals. She'll bathe with 10 of them. But what am I going to do? Say, no, you can't have a sensory experience?
Right. And why? What's our thing about that? Now, let's
Because I want to use my hands for the rest of my life and I don't want them to be arthritic. Not important enough.